probably keep this in the play. Not a very good hand, though. Last year, Ferrous didn't start dropping X1 till late in the race. What's the reason behind this change in time? No judgment, just curious. So, like, one of the biggest things is, like, very early into the race, I had a big lead, and I was able to, like, play a lot more comfortably without the X1 dropping. Another big thing with this race in particular is that, like, I have a lot of other commitments besides just the race at the moment. Like, I have the Channel Fireball stuff going on. I have family stuff going on with Christmas. I have, like, D&D stuff I'm doing. I have, like, collabs I've been doing, too. It's just, like, I've been very busy. And Tutors and Ginger don't seem like they have too many other commitments that they need to honor at the time of making this comment. It's my impression. And it's, like, it's really, really hard to compete with, like, that lack of... like, just, like, the all-day grind that they're doing with if I'm not X1 dropping. Like, it's actually going to be impossible for me because of the amount of other stuff I have going on. We got second place last race. We lost to Prince. Yeah, I'm just, like, straight up not going to win the race if I don't X1 drop because of just the amount of commitments I have. I also play a lot more Brews, where I think Ginger's playing only Shadow. I mean, yeah, a lot of people, like, people act like that's, like, this big, Yeah, but yeah, people act like the Brews I play it's this big handicap, but I don't really view it that way. Where, like, I think one of my biggest strengths as a player is, like, the ability to, like, innovate and, like, attack metagames and stuff. And I personally view, like, the amount of Brews I play as a strength and not a weakness. You think Shadow's... Yeah, I think Shadow... That is true. Shadow is, like, definitely one of the best... I mean, I've been playing Shadow too, of course, but, like... I agree that Shadow is one of the best decks you can possibly play. I don't want to, you know, not say that. Okay, so hand, bottom, exile. But, yeah, people act like it's this huge handicap that I'm still, like, brewing, but, like, that's, you know, one of my strengths, I feel. Cool, so we have ending for the bridge now. Could also ending the elixir and have it get countered by Chalice. I think I'm going to keep the fetch line for the Omnath next turn. Do I have lethal next turn? I've got 16. Yeah, I got lethal. Yeah, also, like, you know, another thing to be said, like, I don't know how Ginger plays Shadow for, like, 16 hours a day, or, you know, 12 hours a day every day. 16 is probably an exaggeration, but, like, I think Ginger's been playing Shadow 12 hours a day every day for the last 2 weeks, or almost every single day. And, like, I don't know how you do it. I love Magic. I love Shadow too. Like, I find Shadow to be a really fun deck to play. But to play the exact same deck every single day, for that amount of time, I just don't know how you do it. It's unreal. Oh yeah, I gotta Solitude the Spellskite first. I think your ability to play a variety of different decks at very high level gives me an edge over others. Yeah, that's what I've been saying too, Base. I feel like my variety gives me an edge for sure. But, like, and that's also what I'm saying is, like, I don't know how like I'm not saying that playing the same deck over and over is a huge strength. I'm just saying, like, I don't know how you mentally can do it. You know what I mean? Like, the amount of I don't understand how, like, you can. I don't think I'm articulating myself very well, but it just seems very difficult to play the same deck that much, is what I'm saying mentally. Yeah, Ginger's been streaming lately. We've rated him, I think only once, but I need to rate him some more. Chalice is okay in this matchup, I think. I think I probably want to trim at least one copy. Trim a Mending, trim a Rokiric, trim a Manamorphose, maybe trim a Wrenn. Tears could play Yogg 24/7. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of decks that I love. There are a lot of decks that I would consider myself a master of, but I could grind Hammer for days. I don't know. It's tough. Like at least me personally, like I just need to play a variety of different decks, or I'm gonna get burned out. I'm gonna get burned out if I don't. And I do think managing burnout is also like a super important part of the race. That's a good draw. I think I'm gonna get Sacred Foundry. I could get Temple Guard and Steam Vents too, but then I can't cast the iteration off those. You do a Dark Souls no death run. Sounds great. Sounds really good. I think some people think I'm joking, but it does sound really good. I think I'm just killing the token right now, or the saga right now. Pretty good start for us. Is it apt to compare Hammer to Infect to a degree? Yeah, there's a lot of overlap for sure. Souls player. I mean, I am. I really like Dark Souls. I've streamed like, you know, the game I've streamed the second most after, I guess I'm gonna Charmaw. After Magic is Dark Souls. I did a Dark Souls no death run on stream once. All right, the orb. I mean, getting the 4/4 in play is still kind of nice. I'm probably gonna stream Elden Ring. Should really consider doing Souls sometime on stream. Yeah, I've streamed Souls on stream before. You'd be in shambles for a few days after trying a no death run. I mean, no death run is like a bit different. Can't have. I don't know. I'm not saying I could do after trying a no death run. I've done a no death run. I guess you mean no hit run, right? But yeah, I've done a no death run on stream before. It was a lot of fun. It was a great stream. Dark Souls vs. Bloodborne. I haven't played Bloodborne yet. I'm going to after Christmas though. Esther got it for me. Yeah. Yeah. Also, like, I also, it's not that I can't handle a deck for an entire stream. What I'm saying is playing the same deck for 11 hours every single day for 2 weeks is like what's a nightmare. I play the same deck on a single stream all the time. Pretty big difference. Oh, not a great iteration. Oh, sorry, I thought I was casting the Chalice. Yeah, I've even played the same deck for like 3 streams in a row. I'll stream, but like you give breaks, yeah, they're different days. They got a bridge with Karn. We have a lot of answers to bridge though. Replay the orb. Play the bridge. 3 lands off Federation. Okay, they do have a needle on the Wrenn. Just gonna pending the bridge. Cycle the Triome at least. Too bad I can't recur the Triome with Wrenn. Okay, another Karn, and they can get the bridge again if they want. Okay, so I can bounce the needle here. Then play Wrenn and Six, ping the Karn. That was actually a really good draw. Wrenn and Six, ping the Karn. Wrenn and Six, ping the Karn. Chalice on 1 to stop the needle from coming back down. So like Lantern Tron. It's Tron Prison. They don't play Lantern though, usually. It's a pretty cool deck. So they pop the relic, but I still have the Cycle Land in hand, which is nice. Ooh, Mystic Forge. Dice Factory. No, Dice Factory is I think a bit different, right? Dice Factory usually they play Everflowing Chalice, Astral Cornucopia. It's a bit different. Flood is real. Flood is real. Golly, Iteration, Z3 lands. Drew a spell. Pog. Just natural draw the bridge. So I can go to Teferi, bounce bridge, ping them, attack for 4, then they're dead to the Wrenn ping next turn. Not a bad draw, but it just trades with the Welding Jar. Managed to get your first 5-0. For bench reclamation. Awesome. Yeah, I like that deck too. I kind of want to play some more of it. I'm glad to hear that you got their test in. Yeah, they're running the things in the Chalice for Ensnaring Bridge to keep their hand empty. Okay. The very classy Mystic Forge death. Briscoe, thank you for Twitch Prime. Appreciate you too. Keep. I could play Mounted on turn 1 to give myself the option of Wrenn and Six on turn 2 into Iteration. No, sorry, never mind. I'm not gonna be able to do that because of the. Yeah, never mind. I would have to draw a fetch land to do that. I'm just gonna play the Temple Garden then. I could even Manamorphose to Iteration on turn 3 and hit a land if I want. Okay, lots of Tron, I guess. I think I Wrenn and Six this turn. It's, you know. We don't know what Tron variant they are. If they're E-Tron, then I don't really want to Chalice on 1. And they're not too likely to play anything. If they're Green Tron, Chalice on 1 can do some stuff, but. I don't know. How am I liking the deck? I'm liking it so far. We trophied with it earlier today. I think our record is. They are E-Tron. I guess I like seeing that. With main deck Spellskite. What's our record on the day? We were 0-1 into 5-0 into 2-1 into 1-0. Someone could do the math on that. I guess I'll play the Chalice on 1, stop another Expedition map. I think holding the Iteration is kind of good here. Seamus, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you. Hey, Doom. See if they have a Thought Knots here. What's going on? Why are we playing against Tron Prison two matches in a row? What the heck? This is so weird. It's someone who posted a list? What's going on? New meta. I had to double check, make sure this wasn't the same player. Yeah. It's not the same opponent. Guess the Chalice on 1's better than I thought. The Eldrazi Temple threw me off for sure. Oh, Canister posted a list. Yeah, I don't know if you're joking or not, but I think that's probably who. If I had to guess someone, I go guess Canister. I'm gonna build Reanimator. Wish you feel like it's more powerful, 60 or 80 cards. I As far as the ephemerate versions go, I definitely recommend the 80 card. Got a top 32 challenge. That's cool. That's cool. Opponent did something. So I can't attack through the bridge unless they find an answer to it, and they can spell skite any answer I find. Reveal Sorcerer's Spyglass. Let's go Chalice on 2. I mean, Chalice on 2 really wrecks me, though. That's the problem. Okay, so I can go Teferi, bounce, Spellskite, and then that puts them to 4 cards. Oh, they have 4 cards in their hand. Well, I thought they just had 3. Sorry. I think I went the Mending pretty badly. I could also go Rokiric into... Yeah, I feel like the Mending's just too good. Hands, bottom, exile. I could target the bridge. They might pay 2 life to redirect the Spellskite, but their card dies anyways. I think Chalice on 2 would stop... It would stop the Spyglass, and it would stop... It would stop the Spellskite too. But I feel like I just can't Chalice on 2. Maybe blue-white. I think we'll hold 1 Manamorphose. Oh, I thought I had another land drop to play. Let me play out a Chalice, another Chalice on 1 so that they can't go Karn, kill a Chalice, and play a 1-drop. Would you still get the cast triggers with Rokiric? Yeah. So they get Needle here. Okay. Naming Wrenn and Six. Yeah, good point. So I have Solitude to answer the Spellskite. Okay, that's Needled. So I can pitch that to Solitude if I want. Let's go Manamorphose, blue-white, flashback Mending. Maybe I should discard the other Teferi, I'm not sure. Inventor's Fair, okay. So I still have 3 endings in the deck, right? No, I have 4. They found another Karn though. They kill one of my Chalices. 2 cards in their hand. Yeah, I need to find an ending like right now. So I guess I'll go fetch, make 4 mana, cycle the Triome. A bit too free for the bean, huh? Okay, so I can go Solitude, pitch Omnath first. Then I think we ending the Needle on the Wrenn and Six, then ultimate the Wrenn and Six. We can flash back the ending. And I can also exile the Spyglass and then play Teferi, bounce the bridge if I wanted to. Kind of like that. I didn't draw another land to exile the bridge next turn, but I think with the Rimbleman play, I'm feeling okay. Complicated turn. Not a bad one, though. Not a bad turn at all. Okay, replay bridge. Dead if we find a land. Alright, it's pretty good chances to hit a land, huh? Top deck lands. What a good time for a, Oh wait, hold on. It's fine because I have the Teferi, but I actually, yeah, I shouldn't have exiled this land. It doesn't work with the Wrenn that way, but I could just bounce the bridge and win. Top deck lands. Good time for the sub when I needed top deck a land, huh? Did we miss the damage? Maybe we did. This matchup seems okay. Second time in a row we played this matchup, or at least something like it. I don't think I brought in vetoes last time. I think I might want like 1 or 2 Dovin's vetoes. Maybe with all these Charmaws, I just like I don't need to play that many Rokirics. Can undo iteration. Okay, I thought that it was still bugged, or it was bugged. I remember like when we were first playing with iteration, that it crashed the client to undo with it, and like reset the game maybe too. But I'll remember that it's fixed. Okay, mulligan this. Not a great hand, but let's keep. Mending greater than Chalice. Well, I think I trimmed on Chalice already. I think I'm interested in like a couple of copies. I might be overvaluing it even then though. Okay, I want to get a red because of all my Charmaws. We're hearing that prison strats are obsolete because of ending. Do you think that's true? I think that anybody I for the most part think that there's no strategy in Modern that is just obsoleted by any other single card. I think that is just generally untrue, that any one card makes anything obsoleted. People for a long time have said Solitude made Shadow obsolete. It's absolutely not true. They play Spellskite as insulation against ending. And in fact, I think it's a good thing that there are more answers to Ensnaring Bridge also, because like Bridge is a super unfun card in my opinion. I'm not crying because like there's more answers to Bridge in Modern. I think I wanted Teferi this turn. Teferi bounce the Bridge. If they redirect the Spellskite, then we still get to attack as a card goes back to their hand. To find some more Charmaws. Is Wandering Mind not a consideration for the list like this? Maybe if you were playing Yorion. That's probably you could build a Yorion version. You could play Wandering Mind. Probably have to play 4 Fury. I don't know. Another thing that's like maybe a little like more subtle about the idea of playing Yorion and compared to this version. Oof. Pretty good against my hand. And one thing that maybe people don't realize is that, like, I feel like if you're gonna be a 4-color Yorion deck, it is probably just better to play like the more traditional piles, where like Yorion decks really heavily de-incentivize synergy-based packages like Rokiric. Although Rokiric is probably good anyways. Like I think that like it's harder to play like Manamorphose in the Yorion deck. It's harder to play like just these synergy-based packages. Obviously you can do them and it's not gonna be that big a deal, but that's just like another point against Yorion in this deck. So am I going to throw the Mending out there just to make a token? I can attack for 8 plus 3, 11 if I do. I think it's more important to bounce the Chalice next turn. So go for the Chalice bounce, and then they probably redirect to Spellskite. Oh, I can actually attack anyways, because if they redirect. Captain Baconhawk, good username, think for the tier 1. So we attack with our 4 power creatures now. Okay, I think drawing that, I want to cast Mending over Iteration, so that I can also Charmaw. Ooh. I have a fetchable red source, right? I actually might be out, but I could Manamorphose into red. I have my Steam Vents, Sacred Foundry. Yeah, actually, I have a Mountain in the deck I can get. Good old Mountain. Let's go Manamorphose first. Killing the Saga is pretty important here because of Needle. Okay, they have 4 cards in their hand. Okay, they have 3 cards now. What? They weren't dead on board, were they? I mean, I did that to the Wear Tear, but... confused why they did that. Turn 1 Vial, but their username is Turn 1 Vial, but they didn't play Vial on turn 1. Is this the Urza player? Grab a Nettle Cyst. Yeah, this is actually the exact same thing as last league. Last league we were okay, I know I don't have a white card for Solitude, but the Rokiric is likely to be really powerful. They don't have a Sicardizator Paladin in play right now. I think they're likely just try to commit to the board pretty much. Yeah, our last league we were 2-0, lost to this player, and now we're 2-0 again. Maybe we could beat this player this time. We're gonna have a good turn, chat. Any good turn havers out there? You get Sword of Fire Ice, you have Nettle Cyst, Sword of Fire and Ice, 3 mystery cards. Could just cast that. I think I'll hold it for next turn. I think I'm going to make green red with this because it Wrenn and Six. I think that's the card I'd most want to hit here. Could also cast another Manamorphose, I guess. Any ideas to substitute the green cards and play Jeskai inversion? I've worked on it in the past. I've even, I think, briefly played one Jeskai League. I think it's worse in this version by like a significant margin. Yeah, you can cast Solitude from exile using alternate costs, but you can't pitch a card in exile to iteration to Solitude, just to clear that out. Ah! How do you feel about Bloodbraid Elf? Cascade cards are not playable with Prismatic Ending, or with 4 Prismatic Ending, 4 Chalice, it's not playable. So I can Solitude, exile Ornithopter to keep my constructs around. I think I'd rather just not, though. I think both lines win. I mean, their hand is sort of Fire Ice, 2 mystery cards. They can't really have anything. Okay. Save Solitude for Hammer on Nexus. Well, they can't Hammer on Nexus this turn. I have Chalice on the one in play. And one of their 3 cards is Sword of Fire and Ice. If their hand is white land, Paladin, Hammer. Does that do it? No, they can't activate Stoneforge. They have Nexus? I know they have Nexus, but I'm trying to figure out how they could possibly kill me. I have a Chalice on one. How can they possibly kill me with that Nexus? With one of their cards being known. Corey, $10. Yeah, can you post the link in chat? I'll take a look. Maybe Teferi is better against this version because they're a bit slower. You know, keep the 3 Teferis in. Sorry. I thought that this was a Dynavolt Tower. I saw this art for a second. I thought it was Dynavolt Tower. Got really excited. Okay, so you're playing the Angel of Glory Rise Reanimator combo. And your comment was for me to talk you out of it, but Opponent kept 7. This hand's kind of slow. I think it's too slow on the draw against Hammer. Keep this with like second Wrenn, I guess. Like a very good hand. I don't know. I mean, you've got the deck. Like, this is the package of cards plus lands. You have the deck there. It's a good draw. I think this is probably like close to exactly how you'd have to build it because the deck takes up too many slots, and your deck is really weak to graveyard hate, and your deck is really slow and like it doesn't have like any plan B either is the problem. But I will also say, like, if you really just want to play this deck because because that's where your heart is, there's nothing wrong with that, and I encourage you. I encourage you to play the deck if that's where your heart is, you know. Okay, so I think I'm gonna need to make blue-red here so I could try to iteration. Okay, Chalice is good, but I need to find a fetch land really badly. Damn it! Damn it! Yeah, life is too short to not play your pet decks. I don't think I'm solituding a construct. You got an Ornithopter? So I can solitude the construct, and then I can, if I ending the Ornithopter, I can ping this. I can also go ping. I guess like, yeah, if I miss my land drop again, which is worst case scenario, I can at least kill the construct. Oh. Still not a white source. Feels horrid. Running out of non-white lands in the deck for at least. Don't have too many more. Chalice one's good. It wasn't the worst turn ever. Just expect to lose a certain number of games. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think you'll probably lose a certain number of games with that deck. Yeah, we have Forest in the deck, Temur Triome, Steam Vents. Ah, watch out! They've got Nexus. Ding 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 ding. Wasn't a fetch land, so like, still not in amazing shape. We got Chalice in one. We drew Wear Tear, which is a little late, but welcome to the party. Okay, so I guess I'm killing the hammer. Oh, they're not going for the kill? Yeah, that was an incredible draw. They're attacking the Wrenn and Six instead of putting me to 5. The Wrenn and Six when I have no... Oh no, I missed! My aim has been so bad lately. My aim has just been real bad. It's okay, it's fine. I've got the instant speed ending, so if they go for Metalcraft, I can instant speed ending the Paladin. It's okay. It's just bad if they have a second Paladin. Yeah, I can just respond to the activation here. Sort of Fire and Ice is very good here. They can equip. It's actually kind of better that I killed the Ornithopter now. It's kind of funny how that works out. Like, actually, now I'm actually just genuinely happy I killed the Ornithopter, so they have like one less creature I have to deal with the Sword of Fire and Ice. Solitude, good draw, of course. I can bounce the Solitude with Teferi next turn. Swingy game, swingy game. So I can deal with that by bouncing the Solitude, exiling the Paladin. They get to gain a whole mess of life, though. So I can get Temple or Fountain off of this to hardcast the Solitude still. Interesting. Fuse seems pretty good here. I guess I can just fuse on the token. I can fuse on the token and the Saga next turn, and I can hardcast the Solitude this turn. I should probably I guess I can wait until they activate the Nexus to Solitude. I'm gonna do it right now. That was a good top deck. Swingy game. Swingy game. Back-to-back Saga draws. Wait, what am I waiting for? Chat always says wait. Sometimes they stream, but I don't know what I'm waiting for at this spot. Like I don't see any reason to let them attack. I guess I have to do this now. I can't fuse! It's not from hand! Oh no! Oh no, what a disaster. I guess it's not that big a deal, actually. Not great though. I didn't realize I couldn't fuse. Oh, and then they didn't activate Saga because they didn't know I couldn't fuse! Whoa! Amazing! Amazing! What a weird thing that just happened there, huh? Wait, they tapped the Saga to make a construct? So I want to kill this before they get like a needle for my Wrenn. Kill this, kill this. You bounce the other Saga next turn, or bounce the token. I guess I died to land Paladin, and though, let's just let this happen. Oh, oh right, the trigger's already on the stack. Okay, that would have been a huge mistake. That would have been a huge mistake. Why just cast the Tear? I think I need to hold up the Wear Tear instead. Also, if I just pass priority, they don't make the token, you know. They have a Midnight? Yeah, I forgot that the trigger on the stack doesn't stop it, so glad I didn't. They got Sword of War and Peace. Golly. Any Wrenn and Six altars? Feel kind of bad ditching both lands last turn off the Mending. Feel good about drawing this land though. Oh boy. Probably can't lose at this point, right? I guess they do have 38 life that we have to fight through. Oh yeah, why not just cast... sorry, you said why not cast Wear, and I thought Wear was destroy target artifact. I always get it wrong. We had Chalice in one, so I couldn't just cast the kill one Saga with the iteration there, or with the iteration Wear Tear. I now realize what you're asking. Yeah, this is my favorite. This is my favorite basic land. Oh, they also, yeah, they are out of Sagas. Discard it though. Okay, got a lot of life to work through. Oh. Okay, well that's got to be game over though. $3,060. I think it's Kihira. Kind of scary. Let's go back to Solitude against Kihira. Sundering Growth Index sideboard. Worse than Wear Tear. I know that it has synergies, but I think the synergies don't compensate for the lower power level. Elementals. Kihira is usually control. Just usually regular old control. I beat blue-white control when I was playing this deck last night, but I can't remember how I feel about this matchup overall. I feel pretty good if this Wrenn resolves. It would have been great to have last turn. Double counterspell, huh? I think I'm going to hold on to the Mending for now. Pretty behind in cards, mulligans. Alright, Manamorphose, blue-white. Okay, I guess I'll flashback. I don't know. Maybe I should have done that first. Holding the iteration seems kind of appealing. I guess I would. If I taps in a way I can't cast the iteration. I guess I'll just wait. Okay, iteration first, then maybe we get to resolve another Teferi. That resolved really fast. I feel like if I had a counter, I probably would have countered there. Maybe not if I had Archmage's Charm. They draw 2 cards instead of countering my Teferi, so they must have another Prismatic Ending. But now I've got another Teferi. Yeah, I think this matchup's okay. Like, you know, probably pretty close. I beat it last night or the night before when I was playing this deck. I've been testing this deck a lot off stream. I've been liking it. Did they forget to plus Teferi? I think they did. Let's see if this one resolves. See how many more answers they have to Teferi. Okay, it's Manamorphose, blue-white. Well, Mending is definitely helping us fight through this flood. I'm just gonna flashback the Mending, save the iteration for next turn. I can't play Jingetta because of Solitude and Chalice. Ooh, 1/1 Shark does kill my Teferi. They've got 7 cards in their hand. Do I even play this Chalice? I feel like it just doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna cast Solitude. Yeah, pretty bad draw against control. Why not Chalice in hand, exile Mending? I guess I could have maybe cast the Mending, yeah. Looted these away. Yeah, maybe that was better line. They have 7 cards in their hand. Iteration gives me a little bit of hope. I think I need to take the spells. Green, blue, red, white. They're really just letting these iterations resolve. Okay. I think I'm more scared of the Teferi on 6 loyalty than I am of the opposing Solitude, so I think I'll lead on the Solitude. White, red, green. Some recommendations for those keeping for the first time. Force Storm. Force Storm. Don't just Storm? Do whatever you want. And I hope that what you want to do is Force Storm. Okay, still really behind. They have 7 cards in their hand. They're at 30 life. Yikes. What's my favorite Storm payoff? My favorite Storm payoff is no real Storm payoffs. You have to win with like what's the Sultai Expel Villainous Wealth? You have to win with a card like Villainous Wealth. Yeah, their hand has got to be Mono Supreme Verdicts, I know. Probably can't win this game. Yeah, well, that's a definite instant speed verdict. Is LSV my boss? I do contract work for channelfireball.com. I wouldn't say so necessarily. I guess, yeah, I don't know. The boss of my channel Fireball work, not the boss of the stream. Although, actually, I mean, that's, I don't even really know. Like, LSV is, like, not the person that, like, I directly talk to, at least, with the channel Fireball stuff. Would be like my boss's boss for the channel Fireball stuff. Oh, I might not even have fetchables left. Yeah, I got LSV's Twitch Prime the other day, so maybe LSV is the boss of the stream, actually. Game 2. Things get way better post-board, where we get to trim on the Chalices. I think I'm going to play some endings, like 2 Ending, 2 Solitude. Oh, I also have Endurance now, too. Endurance is definitely a card that can come in. I think, especially all the Mystigates, I think I actually like Charmaw more. What if I just play 4 Endurance and I don't bother with the endings at all? I'm gonna play 1 Ending over the 4th Endurance. Let's do this. Yeah, things get way better post-board. Chili Wrangler, 3 months, appreciate ya. Why Endurance is flash. Yeah, density of threats is really important in this matchup. And it's like, the Solitudes and the Endings are not good. Like, these cards are kind of weak in this matchup. And then, yeah, with all those Mystic, you know, with 3 or 4 Mystigates, Charmaw is, like, often going to be 4 mana, which is nice. Mid 6 for cube. I think everybody got a free cube draft, right? Everybody got a free cube draft token. Or I don't know if, maybe not every, maybe you have to have been playing before. I don't know if like literally every single Moto account got one, but I think everybody got one. So this hand can go turn 3 Manamorphose Iteration. I'm gonna keep all paid accounts. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can have free accounts now. Bit of a boomer thing to say, I guess. Yeah, Magic Online accounts used to cost $10. Mine cost $10. Got a pretty good bang for my buck, huh? But you would get some stuff that was worth nothing as part of those $10. I think I'll hold up the Veto here. Could cast Mending in a turn. I think I'm not going to. My opponent was really just letting all these resolve last game, so hopefully they do this game too. Although if they counter this and I get to go, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to have happen. Now the Mending is good because of the Wrenn and Six in play. Can just start jamming Charmaws if they slam it to Teferi. I think I was supposed to slam a Charmaw here. You need Charmaw slammers. And they already used 1 counterspell. I got 3 more in the deck. They don't always have it. If I do cube, I'll stream or make a video. I usually only do cube in between rounds of like tournaments and stuff, so don't expect me to like do any like just like for fun off stream. It's really tough with the race to like in my free time just want to do some cube. As much as I do love cube, I just need to play non-Magic games in my free time if I'm gonna play games at all. And also, like, there's like a really hard limit for the amount of time I can be in front of a camera without going crazy. All right. Take our 3-for-1s. Why no land drop? I'm gonna Mending away the land drop. You should be able to veto a Veto, I think. No second Veto, please. Okay. Let's get to Flash and Endurance as a threat. Untap, maybe go Charmaw with Veto up. Oh, sorry. Just, yeah, I didn't have double green. Yeah. Never mind. I guess that they don't have a non-basic land for me to destroy, so I should probably counter this. And then, do you want to not commit into a Supreme Verdict? I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay playing this. If they do Verdict, I could cast the Endurance. They have 1 card left after that. I could Endurance my graveyard to shuffle a bunch of gas back in. Okay, they don't have an Endurance or a Verdict. I think I'll keep the Wrenn. Oh, Wrenn ping is lethal, right? No, sorry, this is already 11. Counting's tough. I mistapped again? I didn't have enough mana to... Oh, I couldn't cast Endurance? Okay, sorry. Sorry. It's okay. Try not to do that for game 3. Alright, on the draw for game 3. Let's go. Keepable hand, for sure. Opponent also keeps 7. I'd love for them to just like play Teferi into my Veto. Then I can untap Iteration. Maybe draw a land, slay my own Teferi. I also usually like to hold on to Mending, but I think I should slam it here. Okay. I almost never cycle Morphos end of turn, but it's really bad if I miss my... I think I'm gonna wait and try to hit one more land drop before I go for an iteration. The person playing Bant recommended possibly play Mending. Well, the problem with Mending is you don't have like Wrenn and Six to make Mending really good or Rokiric to make Mending really good. Like you need to have synergies with it. You just have a lack of synergies there. So do I hold up Veto, or do I slam Teferi? I think I'm going to play Teferi this turn. They probably have a Verdict here. So I could have left one of these fetches uncracked. We're almost keeping up in cards, though. It's not the end of the world here. Yeah, they definitely gonna Verdict me. I feel like they might Verdict on their turn, though, for mana efficiency, because that's what they do. 3 cards in hand, 6 mana. We're doing kind of okay on cards. Well, Vito's dead, unfortunately. Wrenn and Six has just been, like, was so crazy to resolve. Let's see if they have a second Verdict. They probably do. Just gotta fight through them. Yeah. This is about to ultimate, though. They have 3 cards still. They don't minus the Teferi, which is definitely a sign of strength. 3 cards after they play the islands. Main phase Scry 2. I'd really prefer not to ping the Teferi, but I probably have to. Let me iteration first. Not the most powerful turn. Probably have a Solitude here. They just have never once minus this Teferi. It's so demoralizing. Wait, would they would cashing into Teferi to draw a card or bouncing your own Solitude has a lot of value here, but they wouldn't do it only if their hand is really strong, which their hand is really strong because they haven't minus their Time Raveler once. Like they have an 8 mana. Yeah, if this wait, they didn't ending my Wrenn earlier. It's kind of weird. Got a lot of value out of that Wrenn. Yeah, now they bounce the Solitude. Try to tighten the more for control decks. I was playing one earlier. I don't think it's like you play Promised End, right? I don't know. Like we're losing here. I've been in control earlier this week a couple times. Just take the L. Got super punished the turn I tapped out of Veto. I feel like I had to, or I thought I was fine to that turn. Definitely got max punished. Yeah, we need to find another Wrenn and Six just to ping, and I don't feel like this is going to get the job done. I'm not going to play through this Fairy Ultimate of stuff. So I would finish this league if we weren't so short on time for today, where I just like I'm not going to be able to finish this league and then do another one. So I think what I'm going to do here is pivot off of Rokiric, although Rokiric did perform really well today. Why does my taskbar look so weird? I think I clicked something. But what I want to do is, since we only have like an hour and like 15 minutes.